Fuji Fumbles. Today's topic, scissoring lesbians. I mean, K-On. But, yeah, that's our topic today, that. Anyway, so K-On is an anime which consists of 4 girls in the beginning, but then it's 5. And the 5th girl is a rape victim, but, you know. Because these other girls just kind of kidnap her and make her be in the band. Which is great, I guess. But then you really think about it, it's like a Haruhi Suzumiya situation. Have you ever seen Haruhi Suzumiya? Because that fucking anime, she just blackmails everyone because she's God and she can do whatever the fuck she wants. So, K-On consists of 2 songs. One is Fua Fua Time, and the other is Fua Fua Time. And if you're lucky enough to watch the English dub, which you're not lucky at all, you need to stop watching that shit, you noob. You need to watch the Japanese dub. And, like, it's literally just them going for a minute, going, Fua Fua Time! And then, like, yeah. So, like, there's the bass, and this one has a keyboard. And it's a pretty fucking cute anime because it's drawn by Kyoto Animation, which is like the... Kyoto Animation is probably most notorious for making the most cutest anime shit in, like, history. Haruhi Suzumiya again. Was it? Clannad? Yeah, I think they did Clannad. Beyond the Boundary. So yeah, K-On, that's what that is. Have you ever, like, watched K-On and you look at the character... And, so this is the character, and, so, you're like, okay, I'm gonna give you this character, and I want you to guess who it is. Can't guess? Me neither. Because it doesn't have hair on it. And because KyoAni has this thing where they can't draw any kind of face differently, so it's just really just the same face. So this is, let's say, that's Yui. Oh! Who is it now? It's Mio. And then we got... Okay, and then this is the only difference. You can guess who it is when I do this. Can you guess who that is? Of course you fucking can. Let's move on. Anyway. So Yui is literally just a retard. And I'm not even joking. She's actually retarded. Like... I'm not even joking. This thing... does not process like a normal human being, which is fine, because in some cases it actually gets her into some pretty awesome processes. Because one of her most notorious skills as a human being that lives and breathes on this planet that has a certain amount of traits that we give to our sims in the menu box of our character customization model, that is the history of creation, that is God who creates us and puts it all on this planet, and then whenever we walk through a door we completely forget what we were supposed to do because God decided it was time for us to make dinner. So this thing. So Yui has the amazing skill of being able to remember one thing but forgetting the other. So she does this in the anime a lot. She remembers how to do guitar chords, but then all of a sudden, when she learns a test, she can only remember 1 + 1 = donut. Which is not actually what it is, but I thought it would be funny because this is supposed to be a funny video. Ha ha. So she has the skill where she forgets how to fucking music, but then at the same time Yui can play guitar, but she can play it whenever she hears a song. So you can tell her, can you do a G sharp? She'll be like, what that? But if you play the chord, she can play it. Which seems pretty awesome. But this show is literally procrastination, the anime. The first episode is them just trying to get this bitch into the club, and then they find out she can't play guitar. And then the second episode is them trying to get a guitar. And then the third episode is them going to a beach for a training camp. And then they don't even play there. They kind of just go to the beach and barnacles appear, and then Mir just needs to fuck Ritsu. And then the fourth episode is like, I don't even know what it is. They find a captain? I don't know. Cute girls doing cute things. Tsumugi, Tsumugi is like the rich girl in the group who like is the most precious thing on this earth, but she's a total fujoshi. Wait, am I looking for the right word there? Is it fujoshi? I think it's fujoshi. But she's quite a subtle character. Nothing about her character sticks out at all. She likes tea, I guess. I guess that's a big part of her that the character, I mean, you can take away from her character. She likes to watch gay activity. I guess that's another thing you could take away from her character. But you know, nothing else really sticks out about her at all. Yeah, she's an alright character. She's pretty cute, yeah. But like, yeah. Okay, Mio's just, I feel sorry for Mio because she's like that kid in the group who's like a straight A student, but like she can't, she's like nervous about everything. She's left-handed, which is pretty cool. So she has to have a special guitar because apparently when you're left-handed, wait, oh no, look at me doing this wrong. It goes this way, you numbnuts. She's left-handed, you just were fucking talking about it. Anyway, so she's left-handed. So she has to play like this. Let's just say this is her hand. And like, she's nervous all the time, which is kind of adorable. She's like the definition of moe, and like, who wouldn't want to fuck her? I mean, I know that Ritsu does, but she's been toying with her emotions for the past, like, decade, just trying to decide if she's fucking gay or not, so, like, you know, whatever. Mio is a great character because I think one of the greatest quotes that comes out of K-On! Is from a thing that happened to Mio, and that is, Moe Ken! Would you two just fuck already? Anyway, oh, don't even get me started on Ritsu, because Ritsu is just the best character in this show. Yes, I know she has many flaws, and she's literally the cause of every problem in the show. Like, she's the captain, self-proclaimed captain, who wants to have a band and go to Bakuzan at the end of the year. She's like, yeah, we're gonna go to Bakuzan, and we're gonna fulfill our dreams of becoming a band together. And then, like, first chance she gets, she's like, let's drink tea! And then, like, as soon as she hears the word work, it's like, ew, no, you sicko. Anyway, so, I don't know. Ritsu probably has ADHD. She plays the drums, I guess. Like, literally every time you see her, she'll be sitting at a desk and she'll just be like, I must fucking drum on this. Also, she's self-conscious about her hair, which kind of confuses me. 'Cause it's like, oh yeah, I'm like the character in the show who never gets nervous about anything because I'm the fucking best, and then all of a sudden, as soon as you take her hairband off, it's just like, oh no! It's like when you grab a Saiyan's tail, she's like, oh, gone. Please, no, don't look at me. I have a forehead, don't look at it, please. Don't look at the forehead. The fifth band member that everyone was like, oh no, they have to change the opening just to make room for this little fucking angsty piece of fuck shit that needs to learn her place and stop being a little bitch and accept the fact that life isn't all about work, and that's actually not a good way to go about it. You should totally work. But the only reason she's good is because she has pigtails and her name is Azusa. But they like to call her Azunyan because they nickname her after a cat because cats are cute. And she doesn't like being called Azunyan, but they call her it anyway, so she's probably gonna become a psychopathic murderer in future, and her excuse, she's gonna kill cats and hang them on broomstick heads, and her excuse will be, when I was in high school they called me Azunyan, so I will kill the Azunyans. Azunyan. So yeah. Also, there's this innocent girl called Nodoka, who is like the most adorable motherfucker. She's so innocent and her voice is the fucking... Have you heard her voice, man? She just deserves 10 points to Gryffindor for her just breathing, man. Because she is the most adorable motherfucker. And she's friends with Yui. I don't know how, but she's super smart. And her voice... Did I mention her voice? Like, wow, her voice is fuck... Did I talk about Nodoka's voice yet? Because let me tell you about Nodoka's voice, right? So Nodoka's voice is like, you know the icing they put on wedding cakes? You know those? You know the icing they put on wedding cakes, right? You know those things? You know the... Yeah? Right? Okay, so imagine, like, stroking that, and then, like, and then, like, no, that's a bad example. Let me try that again. Okay, so have you ever seen, like, do you know the innards to an Oreo? Do you know the innards of an Oreo? Okay. So what Nodoka's voice is if you take the innards of an Oreo out, make it into a ball, and then keep building on that ball for 10 years so that it's bigger than mankind itself, and then just touching it, that's what Nodoka's voice is. I think I've made my point. Who? Oh, that crazy bitch! Okay, so they have a teacher, and she's insane. She's actually insane. Like, she's actually fucking insane. Like, she does not deserve her blue card, man. Somebody take that away from her. She actually fucking, like, takes the clothes of a schoolgirl off. This, wanted for 20 rupees. Actually, no. Make it wanted, for 300 million berries, because this thing is not safe for human consumption, and it needs to leave this earth. Excuse me. There are literally no other characters, so I'm gonna wrap this up. K-On! Is a great anime and you should totally watch it, but if you're weak to moe, then I wouldn't recommend it because it might make you a more dangerous person than you already are, considering you're weak to moe. So thanks, Fuji Fumbles!